When we talk about loving neighbor, the question worth asking is not just how do we give love or show love, how do we be love? Our downtown churches have been called by that question, challenged by that question, and inspired by that question as we've moved from helping people survive on the street to caring for the whole person, lifting them up off the street and bringing the right relationships into their lives so that the days and weeks and years ahead can be flourishing. It is like weaving a tapestry. Somehow, a basket full of yarn and an empty warp of seemingly insignificant strands becomes something new and more beautiful. As I think about the continuum of compassion that Micah has become, I know we have been shaped by the stories we have had the honor of participating. And the ministry we are doing with our neighbors is weaving us into one community that is more magnificent than we ever could have been as separate strands. Daniel found his path in our street church, where the Bible's words took root in his heart.
I never could read, so I never read the Bible, and been to jail so many times, the first thing they hand you. And I've tried every single time I've been to jail to get somewhere in it, but this is the easiest route. And it caught my eye, so I'm interested. So now I'm in, you know?
Andrei learned of us through word of mouth on the streets, leading him to the hospitality center that addressed his comprehensive needs from employment to therapy.
I didn't have much of a plan coming in here. I was just trying to survive, but I got here and then y'all opened a whole different avenue of opportunities for me. And in the last 2 years, I've gotten clean off of drugs, got housing, started working, got into therapy, got a psychiatrist and everything else, and I'm just trying to fix my life.
𝗟𝗃𝗧 knew she could rely on us for her essentials, never having to question where her next meal or shower would come from.
I got a house through Micah. I never was dirty and never was hungry. I always had clean clothes and shoes and everything I needed.
And Walter discovered a community with us that not only lifted him, but also supported his move into a home of his own.
Micah Center helped me get a house. That's the best part of my life. Best thing that could ever happen to me. Back at the time, you know what I'm saying, I didn't really care whether I live or die, for real. Because my life was that bad, at that time. But now, I want to live every day and see everything. Because it's been good to me. Since I've been in my home, life has been good to me, and I appreciate y'all and to the fullest.
For whatever reason, our neighbors have fallen out of relationship with their own families. They lack relationships, so their ongoing flourishing depends on how they get to be part of a new community. That's why Daniel works on our moving crew, helping get furniture into people's homes when they are coming off the street for the first time. Andrei works at the street church Dahlia Garden. 𝗟𝗃𝗧 now lives on a block with a lot of other people who have overcome homelessness. She is a good friend and helper to her neighborhood. Walter has a job at the hospitality center where he earns a little bit of extra money, but finds a lot of joy in helping the current street community. Their stories aren't just examples of the love and support found at Micah. They are threads in the fabric of the kingdom of God in Fredericksburg as it is in heaven. As we share their stories, we invite you to join us in this work of compassion and transformation. Your partnership can help continue these stories of hope and ensure many more like them can begin and become woven back into community as God intended. I'm asking you to reflect on how you can be part of the tapestry of love we are weaving together with our neighbors. Whether it's $15 to shelter someone from the cold, $100 for vital post-hospital care, or $900 to sustain a neighbor in housing for a month, your offering has the power to change lives. Together, we can ensure that the transformative work of Micah continues as we cultivate a continuum of compassion in Fredericksburg.